Okay, in this demonstration, we're going to take a look at a comparison between the Microsoft Business One SQL environment and the SAP Business One HANA environment. Essentially, it's the same functionality across the board. Same code set, same key modules, but there are some subtle differences. On the Microsoft Business One SQL version, this can be deployed on-premise, it can be deployed in the cloud, and it can support hundreds of users. On the HANA side, it can be deployed also on-premise, it can be deployed in the cloud, but it can support anywhere from 1 to 1,000 plus users. It's been benchmarked at a very large number of users. So the HANA version is probably a little more scalable than the Microsoft SQL version. Now, some of the other subtle differences here is that the Business One SQL, this will support low to medium volumes. So an example might be 1 to several hundred orders a day. It requires less hardware. There is business intelligence. It comes with a product. It's created with crystal reports and business objects. And it does require a little bit of IT expertise in order to create new dashboards. And then also, of course, it's the traditional Microsoft SQL database. And there's a lot of people that know SQL. And you can learn SQL pretty easily with books available at the library or even community colleges. On the HANA side, this supports a low to very high volumes. So an example might be companies that get somewhere from 1 to several thousand orders a day. The HANA version does require more hardware. Also, the business intelligence comes with crystal reports, just like the SQL version, but the HANA version includes a tool called Pervasive Analytics. And Pervasive Analytics, this was actually developed for the big SAP. And SAP spent millions of dollars developing this business intelligence tool. And they've included it in standard product for SAP Business One HANA. And so it does deliver some pretty impressive functionality, and we'll take a look at that. And then lastly, HANA is a SQL compliant database. So the same SQL knowledge that an individual has is transferable over into the SQL environment or to the HANA environment. Now, if we take a look, let's first bring up the Microsoft SQL version of SAP Business One. And so you can see here that in the SQL version you have different cockpits, and the different cockpits provide areas of the software, in this case here, everything related to finance, service, sales, or back